Before joining the academics, I was a journalist. I have worked with Nigerian Television Authority. I have been opportune to be the pioneer general manager of the Nigerian Army radio station that is saddled with a military campaign in the fight against Boko Haram. I have few remarks to make regarding this town hall meeting and media narratives generally about Borno State, post-insurgency, and what is happening generally. First and foremost, it is important to commend News Central for reporting from the angle of humans in Borno. Actually, what News Central is doing is supposed to be something that our local media organizations are doing, the likes of BRTV, NTA, and other local stations that we have. During the insurgency, we have few numbers of media organizations in Borno. Today, in the media landscape, we can comfortably count number of media organizations in the broadcast sector that have emerged, probably that are private in nature, with few public-owned media organizations. The intricacies regarding media ownership and control is there. But in spite of ownership and control as it affects content creation, the media has a social responsibility of informing members of the public about what is happening. Along the line, in the online media, we saw the emergence of Yerwa Express, reporting what is happening in the Northeast. It is an addition to the proliferation of media organizations in Borno. But if we take a look at the media narrative about what is happening in Borno, there's nothing good coming from Borno. Life has generally returned. If you go to local markets, we recently celebrated Eid al-Fitr celebration. If you go to local markets, Sibdubra, Gubio, Gala, Bama, and so on, there are local markets on market days. How many local stations have done beautiful reports about how life is waxing in Borno? There are few media organizations that are doing commendably well in this regard. The ZDNTA, when he came on board, he resuscitated local programs, reporting from the Borno angle, Light Life, and so on. But if you look at the narrative specifically coming from News Central, it's something commendable, because they are trying as much as possible to report, change, or take a different angle from what we see on daily basis as narrative in the media. Something will happen. Sensationalization is there all over print media. But this is not what we want to hear from the media organization. So the government must invest. Today it is very sad to note that BRTV is dilapidated. Since the flood, they are no longer doing what is expected to do. It is a local station that people have, people listen to, people view. I'm happy the governor has inaugurated a committee for the resuscitation of BRTV. But how long will this continue? So I think our media organizations must update their program schedule. Look at the needs of the people, irrespective of whether it's a private or public-owned media. We want to hear what is happening in local communities. The government has done a lot in terms of resettlement drive. What is the level of infrastructure in local government communities? How have they been able to access healthcare deliveries, healthcare services in those local governments that they have resettled? What is the state of education in those local governments? These are areas that our media organizations can explore to report from what is happening in our immediate community. So therefore, this town hall is an opportunity for us to say, and of course give direction to existing media organizations that are coming on board. I know SMK is on board, and other radio stations that have been able to come up with programs about missing people, people that have been missing during the insurgency. But this is not enough. We need local programs from the perspective of the local community, so that this will be reported. This will be accounted for in our program schedule. I will stop here for now. Thank you so much for your attention.